Hello, it's Joe. Starting off with a hype train. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Fraggles, for 5 months, as well as Matt for 71. I had no idea when I started this journey that I would be on consistently for that long, and a huge reason as to why I have done this so long is a major thanks to Matt. So much gratitude. Thank you so much. You were the first mod. You taught me what raids were and what Discord was, and alongside of that, I've just been so supportive. Thank you so much. Please let me know for either of you if I can play you something from the priority song list. And as well as Dal coming back with new generosity this week. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much for 5 gifted. That's so generous. And again, just please let me know if I can play anything for all 3 of you. No pressure if you're just chilling. As for, excuse me, as for myself, I'm feeling good. A little tired. The weekend was quite busy. I started it off with a bit of fun, bit of mischief. One of my best girlfriends, Jillian, had her birthday, and we got tickets to see a comedy show called the Redhead Review with these 2 amazing female comedians. It was so funny. And then we just grabbed a drink. Someone out dancing, but I'd be a good girl, so I went home because I had a hired church gig in the morning, which also was really fun. Everyone there was super nice. They gave us a big free meal after of like a very southern thing. It was like fried chicken and collard greens and mashed potatoes and sweet tea, and everyone was just so kind and lovely. And then my AC went out, and that's why I didn't stream yesterday, in case anyone didn't get the memo. It got up to be over 85 degrees in here, and there was no way I would have been able to do a stream in it. I feel like I would have passed out from like a heat stroke. But thank goodness I was able to get things fixed and working. Kimchi says hi. Hey, baby. Oh, what else is he thinking about? I just filled up your food and fresh water, and I cleaned up your deedle doots. So you should have everything you need. I think he just wants some attention. But yeah, luckily I did manage to get everything fixed in time. I found a new guy who's going to be my go-to, Barney. Thank you, Barney. You fixed my air conditioning within like 4 hours of the call, which was awesome. Little pricey. Kind of hurt. I'd pay a good $600. Whoa! Sorry, I was watching a horror playthrough earlier. But it's done. So that's what matters. And I'm ready to jump into things today. I am planning on streaming on Thursday at Friday at the usual times. And yeah, otherwise things are good. I also had a rehearsal with my band Creature Comfort. We have a show coming up, and it was also not really air conditioned in the practice room we were at. So by the time I got home at the end of the day, I was just like exhausted from that heat. It was too much heat all day. Too much. I'm ready for fall. Let's see. Fraggles, I can totally do Alicia for you. Whenever I get asked to do one Claire Obscure song, that means I'm obviously going to do both of the ones that I've learned. So far, there will be more in the future, because the soundtrack is just gorgeous. For Cyber, welcome to the YouTube stream. It's good to see you. How are you? Let me know if anyone got into anything fun this past weekend. That was basically everything that I had. We had all angles. I had work, I had a little party, and then a little... I was going to say tragedy, but that's so dramatic. I had something I needed to fix. We had unexpected... Don't go in there, Kim. Nope. No. 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 Says bye-bye. He was being naughty. He was doing the no-nos. I got these custom cut boards to like sanction off the cables, but I need to redo it. I took them on and off too many times as I was finalizing the setup. And I just haven't gotten around to it yet, but it will get done. Just had some other things higher up on the priority list. So I know that we do have, of course, the Clair Obscure request. I'm gonna do 3 songs Joe picks just to help me get warmed up today. Even though I had the gig and practice this last weekend, I didn't really like sit down and do a proper violin practice, so I'd like to be able to warm up a bit. Ugh, also, don't get me wrong, I'm so grateful playing in this band. I love playing in this band. Since I do this more than live performance nowadays, I'm always shocked at how freaking loud being in a band is. I kept jumping, like, because I'd be so shocked, like, if Taylor hit the drum before I was prepared for it. It was alarming. Maybe it was just the heat that I was in for the whole day that made me more jumpy, but, bands are really freaking loud. Wear earplugs. I wish I did sooner. Please protect your ears. For Davis, welcome. How are you? Joe, delicious. I didn't say hi to everybody yet. For Dare, delicious. Thad, Toe. One of my customers on my mailman route has fall decorations. I've seen 2 of my neighbors start as well. It actually really freaked me out because they were like actual people height ghosts, just like the drapes, you know, with like the eyes painted in black. And I had to do a double take when I was driving out. For Matt, welcome. ASMR Tesno. I hope everyone's doing well. Alrighty. Xavier, good to see you. I like to get as many first hellos in as possible. Yogi, TMK, Brian, bye. Alright, so I think when it comes to what I would like to start with today, I'm gonna do one of my favorite warm-up pieces, because I play the melody and I usually do some improv on it after, and that would be Xenoblade Chronicles Colony 6. And then let's do Guar Plain, also from Xenoblade Chronicles. Hot water. Trying to think if there's anything else coming up this week for me to talk about with y'all. I just have one more practice with Creature Comfort. Then I think I'm free of responsibility. Well, in the sense of like leaving the house responsibility. I still have recording deadlines that I need to get done. And when my air conditioning went out, which I was committing to be the day for that obviously put a wrench in those plans. But luckily I'll have the end of the week open. I might take another church gig this weekend. I'll message them on my first break. I have to see what the rehearsal schedule might look like. Okay. A friend upgraded his practice space with electronic drums and digital amps, and band practice can actually be a reasonable volume now. It can be all kinds of loud. I feel like for most of my life, in bands at least, so like Berkeley onward, there's always that fear when you start a rehearsal of like, how long can we play before there's a noise complaint? Especially in Boston, because those apartment walls were thin, and the parties. There's this like small town, or like subsection right outside of Boston called Allston, and that's always where everyone went for house shows, because there was just like older buildings with basements, so people would play in the basements. And I swear, like every party would get through 2 bands, and then someone would just say, "Run!" And it would just be like cats sprinting in every direction, like jumping out windows onto fire escapes and just booking it. I guess it's a bit early for story time, but we're here already. I was at one said party when that happened, and watching a show in the basement. Most of you guys know this, but I'm short. I'm 5'1", and everyone's shoulder to shoulder, so I had to put my head up like this to get some air. And then I hear the run begin, and everyone's sprinting and grabbing their stuff. and one of my friends opened a window where there was a fire escape, and they were like, go, 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 everyone jump. And so I jump out, and somehow there was a cooler under the window that was open with melting ice, open beers, and cigarette butts in it. And I landed in said cooler. And it was also in wintertime. It was very cold. Everyone's laughing. This is very funny. I didn't think it was that funny. And then we run to the bus stop because the T was closed. And I'm wet, smell like cigarette butts and like old Bud Light. Just waiting for the bus, having a real hard time. It didn't stop me from going out next weekend though, so it's fine. But whenever I have like a situation like that, I always get through it by just being like, this will be a funny story someday. It's gonna be funny at some point, so just hold on to that, it's fine. It was an underground scene. Yeah, Alston was where everyone went to like just play house shows at, you know, houses that people were renting and splitting with other people. Berkeley at that time didn't have enough dorms for everybody. So even as a freshman, there was a high chance you wouldn't get a dorm room. So then at 18, you're immediately, you know, getting thrown into the whole city and trying to see what cheap rent you can find. So everyone was like spread out everywhere, which, you know, was a good and bad thing. I think it made us all kind of more independent earlier, but it did mean a lot more like isolation. Because in the apartment buildings, you'd just be with anybody, like working people, like not just students, you know? And obviously, I think a lot of the realtor businesses were taking advantage of the fact of they're having a huge group of just students looking for really cheap rent and not upkeeping their apartments. But I look back on that time with a lot of love in my heart. I played in rock bands with hard-hitting drummers and acoustic drums, and we had to be so loud with a drum mix. For me, I feel like, yes, it's the drummer, but honestly, it's almost always the lead guitarist. Sorry, lead guitarist, I love you, but you turn up your amp so freaking loud. And they're always like, no, but you have to get the tones right from the pedals and like blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I have to be on the opposite side of the stage of you. I can't be next to you. It's too much. But given I'm just a little old violinist, so. Anyway, quick little story time, top of stream. Why don't we do the 2 Xenoblade songs and then maybe one more Joe's pick, and then we'll do our Claire Obscure transcriptions for Fraggles. Murph Bear, thank you so much for 18 months. Thank you so much for a beautiful year and a half. As well as Tojavi, a brand new Prime. Thank you so much. Thank you. Everything really helps me just be able to keep this channel ongoing and commit every day to playing music and learning more things for stream for you guys. So thank you so much. For both of y'all, if you would like to hear anything from the song list, please let me know. I'll put it in chat for you. There's no problem if you are happy to just chillin' though. Well, that is a name I haven't seen on Twitch for so long. Where the hell have you been, Femois? It's good to see you. How are you? Congrats on your new EP, by the way. I did a lot of driving this past weekend and I listened through it. And I really liked it. I thought it sounded really damn good. I feel like this mic is a little hot. Try that. Tesna, welcome. Did I hear Toe? I think it was a different Toe. Because we had a brand new sub from someone named Tojavi. Not to step on your toes or anything. Oh, it looks like other people are excited to see you, Femois. Might be time to get some streaming back in under your belt. Warplane. Day version, too upbeat. Did I just make a pun? Oh god, there's no way. I don't do that. I don't like those. They irk me. or maybe Was? Thank you very much for the follow, by the way. Let's see here. Goosebag, welcome. Goosebag. Let's see, I was thinking I'd do one more before the clear obscure ones, but let's just do it. If I do Lumiere, would you guys prefer me sing it or play over the original? Thank you, Femwa. I'm so warming up. I'm so warming up. I feel like I didn't get a lot of practice time this past weekend. For Shah Hiram, thank you very much for the follow. Lumiere. Clapping hands, clapping hands. I think I'm missing the emote delivery there. So Fraggles wants to hear Alicia. There we go. Singing is your choice? Okay, we can do that. I'm gonna play through Alicia then for Fraggles and then do our other Lumiere song where I sing it. For Justin, welcome. Oh, I was gonna respond to your comment on YouTube. You were asking about this chair and that it looks comfy. It is not comfy, but it's kind of a good thing. It's a seat that's designed to force me to sit up straight. So it has like a saddle seat. Like it kind of goes up like that. But it's not the most comfortable on the undercarriage, we'll say. But I am sitting up straight. I use it whenever I'm just like doing computer work. I'll probably end up switching to the stool because when I pick up the guitar with it, it's kind of like uncomfortable. But yeah. So let's see, Alicia. For Fenwa, no pressure, but since you released that EP, I used to always do improv over people's songs. Will you like sue me if I were to try that? But that could be a fun thing to revisit. I don't do much improv requests anymore. This is gonna start quiet, but it gets really loud, so don't panic if it starts really quiet, okay? I know where it's going, and I'm protecting you, okay? Just want to protect you. Do you have a preference of which song, or can I pick one? Sorry, headphone rack, I'm sorry. wish I did this part better. I could play that song for like 30 minutes straight. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Let's see. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, good. I'm caught up. But yeah, let's celebrate a release with some improv. I want to pick which one. Are they on YouTube, Femla, or are they just going to be on like Spotify or something? I think I can make that work over here. And then I guess I'll try and sing Lumiere. This one I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do it. Maybe I'll go for a loop. Let's make like Lumiere the first loop of the day. I think that might be the way to go. My voice sounds so froggy. Froggy voice gal. Sure. I guess I'll do it here. For DJ Welcome. I'll just do Spotify then. I think I can make that work. Cathedora, how are you? I really wanted to hang out on your stream yesterday, but I had to fix my 85-degree house. But I wanted to be there. But we were gonna do a fun little throwback. When I first started streaming, I primarily did improv over requests. And whenever I had a fellow musician come and chat, I would do like improv over their stuff. And we have Femboy here, who hasn't been on Twitch for a while. And I actually listened to his new EP this past weekend on all my driving routes. I really enjoyed it. So I want to try improv. Hello, everyone. I neglected to say hi while I'm mobile. You never neglect. You make everyone feel warm and welcome every time. So I have to do it over here. Let me turn down the volume in case it like blasts through your headphones. I want to try, I remember liking this one.
I thought my heart was a straight line, a shot in the dark at empty street signs, a grave perhaps to combat the stacks of the burdens untold, unbidden on. I thought my heart was a straight line, pieces of the past and parts to rewrite, an eternal fall from the first leaf call to the quiet in her eyes with every moonrise. And now I'm reaching for the green light with an empty shape of her haunting my side. I tell them I'm fine, I'm stable, I'm happier now, but damn, what a lie. Tired, tattered string I try to live by. My hope is gone.
But very rude for you to pick. What key was that?
Bodies cast to sea.
I always tease singer-songwriters about this. Is you guys use your capos. A flat major? Very rude. Great song. Very rude. Just throwing it out there. I'm teasing. But I've definitely had gigs in the past where, like, I'll get booked to play with a singer-songwriter and they send me a chord chart, like a lead sheet, and then they pop the capo on and it's completely wrong and different, and I, like, panic totally in the moment. Like, oh shoot. But it's a good thing because I don't want to not be able to play something well because it's in, like, a certain key. You know what I mean? Thanks for letting me noodle doodle on your song. If you guys like what you heard, definitely check them out. I want to do one more song before I loop. One more. I feel like these are all kind of like dark, somber vibes. And it makes me want to do Valak Mountain. Justin! Keep it up, Joe. You're a real inspiration. Thank you. Thank you so much. You guys are so nice to me. Thank you. And Justin, if I can play you something to say thank you for your resub, please let me know. I would love to. No pressure if you're just chilling, though. So let's do Valak Mountain. And then I'll try Lumiere as a loop. I need... Diversion? I think this is it. Yeah. Yeah, this is our, like, Tim Burton meets video game soundtrack vibes. since I had my my band rehearsal yesterday, I'm in like an improv-y mood. I will get to the loop, I promise. But is there anything else I can just kind of mess around on? Or actually, you know what I really want to do? I want to do Merry-Go-Round of Life. I haven't done that one for a while. That's definitely, I think, a communal favorite for sure. Whenever I raid someone, I flood chat with that lovely non-edited shot of my face. Heavy metal? I don't think I can loop that using my banjo and my mando, but I do have like Castlevania music. It's kind of close. Silver. I do have Ozzy, but it's like his like sad sweet song, the softer one. Oh, I actually do owe a fiddle request. What do I want to do? Let me see. I just saw it. Ugh, I'm also so annoyed at Kimchi. I can't punish him for it. It's like I didn't catch him in the act, but he tore up my sheet music. You just can't really see it. He like just tore up this new... So dumb. I love him, but he just is such a menace. He eats all the paper. So annoying. One sec. Ah, got it. For you to say that shows that you have been far away from Twitch for a long time, Femwa. Because it is well documented on this channel that he's evil. That a new skirt? It's cute. Thank you. This is actually one of my older ones. Oh, the garbage man's here. It was, back when I was playing with Fablecry, I had a lot more, like, black clothing. But it's cute. It's a little button-up with, like, a rose thing on the hip. I like it. It's too hot. Full pants. Novus, thank you. The garbage truck will go away soon, I promise. Novus, thank you so much for 5 gifted. That's super generous. Thank you. Please let me know if I can play something for you. For Kamira. Oh, wanted to share a story. Let me put on some nice story backdrop. I gotta mute my phone. Let's see. I wanted to share a story. I went home this weekend and got to play violin for my grandmother and my baby nephew for the first time. Baby and nephew was in awe and kept pointing at me saying more. Oh my god. And you got a proud me from grandma. There's nothing better than an I'm proud of you. That will always just like absolutely hit so hard. I love that so much, Kamira. It feels so like good to be able to share something that you've worked on so much on your own and finally get to connect with other people. And I'm proud of you too. That's amazing. Kamira's also been learning the violin and has been making really big strides learning vibrato, beginning that process. And I'm really excited for you. That's really wonderful. Merry-Go-Round of Life. Oh, and Kamira, if there's something I can play for you, please let me know. No, focus, girl. I gotta play fiddle music. I'm sorry. And I had it in my hands and I don't know where I put it. What's wrong with me? Okay, I can do this. You just had it, and then you got distracted. Talked about evil kimchi and how he wrecked my sheet music. Did I put it up here? Again? Mama, what did I do? I'm such a dingus. What did I do? I just had it. Did I put it in here? Okay, that is strange. I'll just do another fiddle tune, I know. I'll do Tamlin. Let me get a backing track with a... I always forget how to say it. The traditional Celtic drum, is it a drum? Bodhrán. Oh, but I need to get my hard drive, which is downstairs. I'm gonna pull this together, everybody. I promise. I haven't streamed for a couple days. Everything's fine. But I do need to grab something from downstairs and find out what I did with that fiddle music. If not, I'll just do Tamlin. And then I'll do my first singing loop of the day, which is going to be a rendition of Lumiere from Expedition 33. And at some point, Merry Go Round of Life. There's a VGM track that sounds kind of Irish that would be cool. Is it this one? Arbory Whistles. You said kind of Celtic, and this one's pretty, like, aggressive Celtic, so I could be wrong. Is it this one? And then I have, like, 4 other ones that come to mind. Oh, I think I know what you're thinking of. Oh, what's it called? Torua. Yes, you asked for this one before. Oh, it was that one? Okay. I'm just gonna do both of these songs too because they both make me happy. It's so good. Yep, this is it. Torgoth. Yeah, I can do that for you. I can do both, honestly, as they both make me really happy. I usually take a quick break at the top of each hour. I'm just short of it. I apologize, but I realized my external hard drive's downstairs. When I lost my air conditioning yesterday, I brought some equipment downstairs because it was 85 degrees up here. So, official order. I'll do a traditional Celtic when I come back. Those 2 fiddle pieces. Merry Go Round of Life, Lumiere loop. Sound good? If I don't just like totally blank on everything again. Thank you everybody so much for all the love and the support. I really, really appreciate you. And I'm gonna try and do my best today and make some fun new sounds for you. Maybe an improv loop too. We'll see. I'll put our background music back up and I will be back in just a couple minutes. Thanks, y'all. Okay, I am back and got our external hard drive back in, which means I can loop. So I think we're good to go. I did not find the sheet music. I'm just going to do Tamlin instead. It's one of my favorite Celtic tunes. So fun. I gotta get back into my Celtic game. I was really going hard at it for a while. I think I put it under samples. Oh no, it's here. Dream set. Got it. Celtic has become one of my go-tos at the gym, which has been very satisfying. It's actually working very well. It's fun. There's one song called Galway Girl that I'm so in love with. I love Galway Girl. It's a good singing bar song. Okay, so I'll just use this template over here. We're gonna put a bodhrán in there, and I'm just gonna do no guitar, straight fiddle piece. And then we'll do our 2 fiddle requests and go from there. You guys would have been so proud of me. I saw when Del, you said away from keyboard. I almost forgot what that acronym was, but I remembered right on time. I'm getting it. When I first started streaming, which is very embarrassing to admit, I didn't know what GG meant. Pretty big faux pas on Twitch, not knowing what that is. The Celtic folder. Sorry, I haven't opened one of these in a while. Let me just search bodhrán. I know I have samples of this. I thought it was like GT. Got to go. Yes! Oh, 2 in a row. Doing so good. Come on now. Oh, come on. I'm so sorry, everybody. This is embarrassing. I just know I made a folder for this. Let's try this. Alright, fine. I surrender. We'll just do this instead. Cool. Thanks for being patient with me, everybody. This looks like some percussion that I made using a tambo and like pitch dropped it. And then settings over here, gotta re-input universal audio. Lovely. Let's see what we got. I can work with that. So da ta ka ta ka ta ka ta ta ka ta ka ta ka ta. All right, we're gonna try Tamlin. Goodness golly, I gotta get back into playing Celtic music. Welcome in for Powerhouse G. I see you are a fellow streamer. What is it that you do on your channel? And thank you for the kind words. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Oh wait, I'm following. We know each other. It's just been a while. My apologies. We had some people really wanting to hear some more fiddly type of stuff today. I'm so frustrated. I can't remember. What's it called? It's called like Father Kelly. Father Kelly's. Maybe if I just listen to like a little bit of it, I can remember. Let's see. Just letting it load up and seeing if it can help me. I feel like it might have been. I remember it. That's all I needed. Let's see if I can do it by memory. So that would be something on Ableton's on auto when it shouldn't be. Found it. Found it. Still up there. When it comes to fiddle music, it's, you know, it's not like a strict rule, but usually you want to have everything learned by ear and memorized, which I'm still getting used to because all of them are like the same length and a lot of the turnarounds sound quite similar. So it can be tough to remember just like the little differences between them. But I'll get it. I found another old-time fiddle jam here in Nashville that I'm trying to gain the courage to go over and give a go to. I want to learn like at least like 15 before I go in there, but we'll see. Okay. So we have our fiddle-inspired video game pieces. I mentioned wanting to do Merry-Go-Round of Life, and then we'll do Lumiere. Perfect. I'm just going to go from the order that we have here. So to reiterate, that would be Arbory Whistles followed by Torgoth. They're both video game pieces with a very Celtic feel to them. Merry-Go-Round of Life from Howl's Moving Castle, and then I'll do my first singing loop of the day, Lumiere from Expedition 33. I need this binder. let's put it in this tab over here. So we'll start with this one. Fiddle Jam would be awesome, Joe. I've done a couple Celtic ones, and I've done some old time, but they're all so different and similar at the same time. But I'm gaining courage. I'm gonna get there. By having you guys pick these, I feel like it's making me want to go to that Fiddle Jam even more. The dream that I have started doing like a little research on is I really want to find a fiddle camp in Ireland to go for like at least a week and just fully commit to it and be in the environment and go to local pubs and just really try to learn as much as I can in a short amount of time by diving headfirst into it. I think that would be so fun. I just haven't found the right vibe. I shouldn't say vibe. I haven't found the right one yet. I do have a fair amount of family that still lives there. My grandma was from Ireland, and all of my dad's aunts and uncles are still there. And we've met them before, and they're all so lovely. So I know if I went over on my own and was having a hard time, I could call one of them, and they'd probably, meet me at the pub and just like have dinner with me or something. But I feel like that would be so fun. We've had a couple more familiar faces come in. Otter, it's so good to see you. Are you all set for TwitchCon coming up? I am excited to say I got all the things I needed to done, other than learning the songs that I'm gonna play there. But that I'm less worried about. I'm really excited. I got asked to play along Samuel Tucker Young's set, another Nashville musician who streams on here. And I've played a couple shows with him before, and he's just like a really nice, fun, cool dude. And he's really talented. So I think, especially having a friendship already established and having also played with him and knowing he was happy enough with how I played that he asked me to do it again, is exciting. So I'm really looking forward to that. So this is actually the one that, oh, come on now, that Kamira wanted to hear, Torgoth. This one's a little harder, so I'll have to like really focus, but it's fun. Oh my goodness, I just get so excited when I get to see the wonderful, very handsome Butley Poopington in chat. My word. How are you, Butley? It's good to see you. I still gotta finish learning that fiddle line from Punch Brothers. Rye whiskey makes a bone. I might be able to do that part by ear, but one thing at a time. I keep getting ahead of myself. Also for Miss Blue Skies, welcome. It's wonderful to see you. That was a fun jig, right? I love when like composers will take a fiddle piece and make it a whole like 3-minute composition. Because usually for fiddle pieces, it's only 16 measures where they play the first 8 bars twice and then the second 8 bars twice, and you just keep going in a circle. But to transform that genre into like a long form composition with key changes and different things happening, I just find really exciting. So, merry-go-round of life and then loop time, if that sounds good for everybody. Silver binder. Okay. Who doesn't get excited when they see Butley Poopington? Come on now. It's actually a good thing we had all those fiddle tunes because I have rehearsal today. I definitely have enough time in between, so don't worry about reminding me when I need to stop. It's in like 4 hours, so I have plenty of time. But they love a good fiddle tone, so that's very exciting. This piano performance that you're going to hear is a wonderful pianist that you can find over on YouTube. Their channel's name is Paradise, but instead of an I, just put in number 1. Also, I apologize to anyone in the YouTube chat. I lost... Okay, I'm back. Mina, welcome. I didn't get to see you guys for a second there. My apologies. That was my fault. Cyborg Chop, thank you for 19 months. These subs, y'all, thank you. Thank you so much. Let me know if I can play you something. need to punish myself by doing it a cappella. Oh my goodness, 1,000 bits, thank you. I'm sorry for your ears, I need to get this. One more time. A little better. Gotta practice today. The underwater theme by Super Mario Brothers. I can do that. I will do that one next. And then, oh no, someone asked for the bare necessities. I might ask if you wouldn't mind having a second option. I still haven't learned a part of this. The main reason it's on the song list was because of, I used to have a cat, as some of you might remember, who was named Baloo. And so I'd sing that song to him whenever he came in. Or I can just like fumble my way through it if you really want it. There's a phrasing I don't understand in part of it. Super Mario. Something cheery? Yeah, why don't we just rip off the Band-Aid and take it off the list? I feel bad because like 2 people asked for it in the past 2 weeks or something. Don't get me wrong, it's super cute, but I think it also makes me miss Baloo. Baloo is my special guy. I'll tell the story while I get ready for the Super Mario loot. Oh, no. Like, it's totally fine. That was a while back now, and even though it was sad, I'm honestly grateful that I had such a strong response to him passing, because it showed me how meaningful it was, you know? I bought Baloo when I lived in Boston, and I was at Berkeley, and I was really struggling to meet friends and get out of my comfort zone, really. And one of my friends got a cat, and I was like, oh, I'm so jealous. And he gave me a coupon that said, get your next pet 50% off. I was like, oh, feels kind of weird using a coupon on a living creature, but like, that's dope. You've got a friend in me, the Toy Story one, or the James Taylor one. But yeah, I got Baloo for 50% off. And I brought him home, and the first thing he did was pee behind my refrigerator. It was really awesome. So let's see. This one is a waltz. So I need this one actually. I could do it either Let's do only strings. I could add like guitar and stuff, but I'm kind of feeling just like a cute quartet-y vibe. So let's give that a go. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, You Got a Friend in Me. That's another one I learned for a specific reason. I sang it to my nephews over the phone when they were younger. And I like changed the lyrics a little bit for them so they could feel special. Auntie Jojo. You're gonna hear the metronome for a brief moment. Please don't panic. I will turn it off, I promise. See, that wasn't that bad. Two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Cool. I found egg. I lost egg twice last week, but we're so back. Like a good tempo, I think. Oh, Hex, were you the new follower, by the way? You were! Thank you! Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So, let's see. Oh, I got my double blockers. That's how I know it's going to be a good day. How many strings do we want? The pedals over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should probably be enough. Input 2, violin, that's good. I think we're ready to go. Probably just the... And then it goes... Can I do that all in one pass? I'll try. Okay. I gotta mute this mic 1 sec. We haven't done that in a long time. That was fun. Also, I was mean to Goosebag because you guys know that I have a strong reaction when it comes to puns. They make me very upset for some reason. And you said, sounds like you're playing some rough seas. And in my head, I didn't get it, so I thought you were giving me a grade of a C, and I was like, oh, that makes me feel bad. So I went from sad to realization, and then just intense anger. But still, thank you for the bits. I hope you enjoyed this song. And I'm sorry I yelled at you during your requests. That's probably not a practice I should maintain for the future. You get upset from 1 to 10 how much? Maybe like 8.5. Yeah, I read that too, because I was playing a lot of C's. So I was like, oh, am I out of tune? Like, shoot, damn it. No. There is an origin story, I will say, for the whole pun thing. When I was on tour with Fable Cry once, we were trying to make it all the way up to New York City for a bunch of shows we had. And there was really just dumb puns being made, and it didn't bother me. But then it kept going for like an hour. And I finally was like, you guys, please stop. I hate all of this. I'm getting like a intense anger feeling in my body. Please stop doing it. And of course, that was the mistake that I made, because then for the rest of the weekend, it was puns the whole way. Just a non-stop absolute nightmare of puns. I was in pun hell. It was awful. There was a couple crazy things that happened that trip. One I'm definitely not going to say on here, because it's probably more of a Joe doesn't play violin one. It's pretty embarrassing, but pretty funny. One silly thing, though, was we made it on time. We thought we were going to be late. And we're in this huge van, really tall ceiling. And we are desperately trying to find a parking space in New York City, which you can assume is going to be very difficult in Manhattan. And we see a garage. We're like, I think we'll be able to fit that. I think we can. And you know how garages have those like a little sign for the height limit? We pull up to it really, really slowly and then hear the thump. And we're like, oh shoot, really steep slope, no turning back. And there's someone working in the garage and they're just shaking their heads at us like, just go through it. And we heard that sign just drag down the roof the whole way down while 6 people were at the bottom of the slope looking so mad. They were so frustrated with us. And that van was a disaster. Like, we just leaned into making it funny looking. There was like a plastic skeleton in one of the seats and like, you know, when you buy a pair of gloves and there's like a plastic cardboard cutout of a hand in it to keep it shape. We kept all of those and we'd draw little faces on them and have them poke out behind each of the seats. They all had like little mustaches and were probably French. And they were all named Hans. So stupid. I know that's still a pun, but I loved Hans. Hans cracked me up. There was like 10 Hans in the skeleton. And then our silly butts all just falling out of the car. They were like, gosh, what a bunch of freaking weirdos. Hans. Was it a rental or one of the bandmates' vans? It was our van. So we made that van our own in every way possible. It was a very fun time in our lives. Those are sincerely some of my like happiest memories. Even though it was really hard sometimes, and there was obviously rough times too, with every band that I've gone on the road with. It's just an uncomfortable environment. Jojo, it's my new business partner. Yes, chat decided we're going in on a whiskey business together. How do you feel about this? Are you down? Should I change the dono goal? Heck yeah, hell yeah, brother, let's go. JoJo Whiskey, coming 2026. Actually don't need foot pedals for these. What am I doing? Da-da-da. Do mods get discounts? Oh yeah, that will be your stocking stuffers this year. Come on. I'll add it to the birthday present. I would feel like a pretty classy businesswoman if I had my own brand of whiskey. But also, should I sell in that already potentially dangerous world? Probably not. Not to soapbox. I indulge. I have fun. But maybe I should do something a little nicer for the world. You'd be the Ryan Reynolds of violin players. Oh, there's gotta be other violin players that have like whiskey or whatever. I'm trying to think of how to transpose this so where I don't need as many bar chords. That would be... if it's in B minor. B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. E, F, G, A, B, C, D. I can figure this out. If it's B. I still have to count my hands, don't make fun of me. B, C, D, E, F, G, E, F, G, A, B, C. Oh, so it would be to a major. B, C, D, E, F, E, F, G, A, B. So then there's one more chord I need. Oh, it goes to a D, I think. That's it. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is have 2 options for each. Oh my gosh, I forgot there's a really pretty piano line that I transcribed. Maybe I can just fake it for today. Okay, let us see here. I am going to do some sort of loop rendition of Lumiere. I don't have a set form for this, so we're just gonna kind of mess around with it as we go. I should start with the guitar for basic accompaniment and then add some sort of spooky piano vibes and maybe lead guitar for funsies. So if I do that, I need one more guitar layer. Cool. I'm still getting acquainted with my new equipment, so I apologize if I'm not moving as fast as I used to. I just still need to get kind of acquainted with everything. So what I want to see if I can remember is this part of the song. Clair, obscure, Lumiere. We're going to listen to the original for just a brief moment. Oh. There we go.
Clair, obscur, tourne de rana et fait. Clair, obscur, bois des hautins. sauvera sans elle.
No, it's before that.
Tombera effrayant sans elle. Au clair, obscur.
So if I do it in this key, I just have to do arpeggios up high going down. So that would be to B major. Permission to mess around for a moment. So whenever I'm trying to figure out something on the piano, I always make sure I can do the melody in the left hand first. To a C major. C. Oh, I have a capo, so I can do the regular chords. Okay, I should do the guitar first, I think, so I know where I'm going. No, you can do this. It's capo 3, so transposing up would be 3 steps, which from the original key I think is G minor. So that would be... Ding, dum. G minor, E flat major, G, B, C, D, G, A, B, D. One more chord and I got it. Minor. Okay, so if those are the chords, if I want to emulate something kind of like this. So in the key of this, it would be like a... G minor, E flat major, C minor. Okay, I did the groundwork I needed. That was probably really frustrating to watch, but it's helping. Just catching up with you guys over here. Why do we fear? Why do we fear in the chat? Alrighty. I think I have all the things set up so I can go into this. We're gonna experiment a fair bit and just see where we end up. I am about to hit 2 hours, believe it or not. And that means I would like to take a quick break. Every hour I take just a few minutes. I apologize kind of leaving you like that right before we start, but I just want to make sure I feel ready to go for this. But I at least have all the chords ready. And I will do my best to make something special. I'll do my best. Amy, thank you for the follow, by the way. I really appreciate it. And am I up to date? Okay. We'll sing acoustic guitar, You Got a Friend in Me for Cyborg when I get back, and then Lumiere. Hope Kinchi is enjoying his day. He already got kicked out of the office for going for cables, but last I checked he was in the sunspot downstairs, so I think he's happy. And Loader, you want to hear Once Upon a December? I can do that for you. I'll try and be quick, just a few minutes. Thank you once again, everybody. I appreciate you. Oh my gosh, coming back to a raid? Jordan, thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Welcome, Raiders. My name's Joe, and I do in fact play violin. I also play lots of other things and layer them for loops. A lot of kind of folky stuff. I play the mandolin, banjo, guitar, bass, piano, and layer all them and sing on top of them. And I also play over video game soundtracks. And I promise, even if you don't think you like video game soundtracks, there's some gorgeous music within it. So why don't I do one of those real quick, because I was asked to actually sing a little You Got a Friend in Me, but to show I do in fact play the violin, let's do Tifa's theme. And if anyone here is not already following Jordan, you're missing out an amazing, amazing musician. And if you're here, I would assume that means you like music, so get you some more. Go check her out. I definitely do get in the zone with Tifa's theme. It's one of my favorites to play. Frank the Pug sounds like a famous, Instagram dog pet. Thank you very much for the follow, as well as Pixie Stars. Let's see, Vast Elephant and T.O. That song just melts my heart because let's see. That chord change. I don't know how to play the song on the piano. I just wanted to show why I love it so much. It's so pretty. Once again, thank you so much for the raid from Jordan. And if anyone is not familiar, change that. Go give that talent a follow immediately. I promise you will not be let down. Cool. I owe a couple priority requests here. We have loops and singing songs up next. We have a cute little request for You've Got a Friend in Me. I learned this originally to sing to my nephews over the phone. My family all lives up north, mainly centered around Massachusetts. And I, want to do everything I can to try and have a connection with the boys. And so I sang this on the phone for them, for James and Miles. You might catch I changed one of the lyrics for them. And hopefully I'll do okay on this. I haven't done it for a long time. For Meckle Monster, thank you very much for the follow. Let's see. Do I capo this? Oh yeah, most certainly I'm gonna have to capo that. Let's see. Find the right spot. Rough ahead and you're miles and miles from nice one man. Let's go one more. You kid, thank you. You're lovely. But you've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you and Miles just wanna go to bed, you just remember what Auntie JoJo said, that you've got a friend in me. 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 You've got troubles, I got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together, we can see you through. 'Cause you've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. Some of the folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too, maybe. But none of them will ever love you the way I do. Just me and you, boys. And as the years go by, our friendship will never die. You will see it's our destiny. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. Cute. I miss my nephews now. I'm Auntie JoJo to them. And they think I'm really cool because I know all of the Pokemon that they do. the last time I was home, my sister got one of them, like a Pokedex, where, you know, it just like lists all the Pokemon. And little Miles comes into my bedroom and sits on the bed with me. And he's like, "Do you want to battle with me?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's do it." He continues to open up to a page and he goes, "Pick a Pokemon on the page and I'll pick one and they'll battle." I'm like, "Okay." And I pick one. I'm like, "I want to fight with this Pokemon." He goes, No, Auntie Jojo, pick that one." Okay. I'm going to battle with this one. And then he'd go, "You see, that's the wrong choice. Because I picked this one. It's stronger, so you lose." And he'd just nod and turn the page. And I was like, "Okay." And we did this for like 45 minutes. It was so funny. Oh no, Cyborg, you missed it. Oh, I feel bad. I just did it. Do you want me to sing like one more verse of it for you? I feel so bad. Here, let me do like I'll do the first verse where I adapted it for the boys. Because you gave the bits and I feel bad that you missed it. Okay, just one more verse. Or I'll do it into like the bridge or something. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You've got troubles, I got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together, we can see it through. Cause you got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. Some of the folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too, maybe, but none of them will ever love you the way I do. Just me and you. And as the years go by, our friendship will never die. You will see it's our destiny. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. Ba-ba-da-ba, dun, 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 dun. You could thank you. Relaxing is something, unfortunately, that I'm not really good at. But I'm learning. I'm getting better. But I'm definitely known for being an anxious gal on stream. I feel like I want to sing something with just the guitar before I loop the next one to help me get a bit warmed up with singing. So I think I want to do this. Let's do This Old Love. It's one I used to do on stream, and then I stopped because singing makes me so nervous. So I've been using it as something to kind of like reclaim that for myself. And then we can do Once Upon a December, our priority request for Loader. And then the Lumiere loop. So let's give it a go. Thank you guys so much for the follows and the love and the support. I really appreciate it. Indy, Jinky, thank you. This is a song by a New Zealand artist that I found, and I really love his music. I think it's really lovely. For Longo, thank you for the follow. Yes, yeah, we're moving on, looking for direction. Oh yeah, we've covered much ground. Looking back to innocence, I can no longer connect. I don't have a heart left to throw around. Oh, time moves on like a train that disappears into the night sky. Yeah, I still get a sad feeling inside to see the red tail lights wave goodbye. We'll grow old together. Let's grow old together. And this love will never, this old love will never die, die. Well, money slips into your hands, then slips out like it was sand. There's shoes you could never seem to fill. I've been so lost along the way, maybe faced for every day that so casually drifts me by. Oh, time moves on like a train that disappears into the night sky. Yeah, I still get a sad feeling inside to see the red tail lights wave goodbye. So let's grow old together. Let's grow old together. And this love will never, this old love will never die. Morning comes, sometimes with a smile, sometimes with a frown. Yeah, so I'll never have to worry if you're gonna stay around. So let's grow old together. Let's grow old together. And this love will never, this old love will never die, die. Yes, yeah, we're moving on, looking for direction. Oh my gosh, another Lior fan? Ah! For the Grows, that makes me so excited. I love Lior. I love Lior so much. There's one other song I've been really wanting to do. Oh, I want to do it with you guys, but I'm too scared. I feel like I can't sing the chorus. It's a piece called Safety of a Distance, and he performs it with like only a horn quartet, and it is just the most gorgeous thing. I think it, let me see. I know I have another priority request, my apologies. It's maybe on my hard drive. This is by far the best rendition of This Old Love I've listened to. You're making me want to cry. Thank you. I remember finding his music for the first time my first semester at Berkeley when I was feeling really alone. And I don't know. I absolutely love his music. I love his voice. I know I've made a loop of this at some point. Let me see. It was for my voice lessons because I wanted to conquer my fear of this song. I think this is it. Maybe I'll just mess around on it. Let's see. Do I not have piano? Oh, there it is. Just followed him on Spotify. Gotta check his music out. Please do. This one in particular, again, it just makes my heart melt. Maybe I'll try making some like strings over it, and if I feel comfy, I might try and sing it. It's really simple, but it's nice. Alright, so if I'm gonna do the horns, I'll first play the melody to make sure I know it. I think I got it. So the horns, if I loop them. Oh my god, all these follows! Thank you guys! I feel like I'm like just all over the place. Thank you. You're making me feel so happy. So I think it'll be Kappa train. You guys, thank you. Got off one sec. This might be rough, but I'm gonna try it. There's just one mistake I need to fix. You kid, you're being so generous, thank you. Gonna join hands for share the knowledge. Compassion is a measure of me. I won't bring back lovers and friends. It might make for a happier end. There is hope in the land of ruin, in the village of old enemies, who come to join hands, for they share the knowledge. Compassion is a measure of a man. I won't bring back lovers and friends. But it might make for a happier end, and all the colors will return to these hills, where the dust of despair takes a hold. One day then we'll drink from these old stale waters, where there's a will, there's a road. I won't bring back lovers and friends. It might make for a happy end. I kind of want to do a pass playing the mandolin on the melody. It's so pretty. Stay waters, where there's a will, there's a road. Let's try that. You guys fighting to keep this hype train alive. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you. Oh, I know what to do. Let's do this over here. really encourage you guys, if you're interested in that one, please look it up. It is so gorgeous. It's one of my favorite songs ever. You Kid, oh my gosh, you are being so generous. So many gifted subs. I feel like I'm being so like self-conscious today and everyone's being so nice. Thank you. All slot for reslot for 22 months. For Dell, thank you for 2,000 bits. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Tess Snow, everyone. Dell for more of the bits. We're almost near a level 4 hype train. If we complete level 5, then I'll share with you a most recent embarrassing Google search of mine. Dell gifting 3 subs. You guys are determined for this golden kappa. For anyone not familiar, only one channel gets access to the golden kappa for every 24 hours. This is actually a big deal when you get the golden kappa. For Scotty, I also see you resubbed. I always appreciate seeing you. Are you going to be at TwitchCon this year? I can't remember if I talked to you about it yet, but I did solidify my ticket and everything. For the follows for VKL, Alep Must Bluck. Oh, oopsie. That's fine. Corn and Sulit Sultan, thank you very much for the follows. And for Nee, thank you very, very much. So I do have... I don't know where any of my sheet music is today. I'm all over the place. I don't know if I know where I put Once Upon a December. I plan to resub today, but it says my Prime Gaming sub isn't available till the 19th. That's totally fine. Safety of a Distance is part of Lior's Corner of an Endless Road. I can't remember it enough. Thanks for the extra. It was gorgeous. Thank you. I'm gonna have it a bit more confident next time. I gotta build the confidence a bit. For the Grows, it just made me so excited to see that someone else is familiar with Lior. None of my friends have heard of him before, but he's just, I think, a gem of a talent. He's so talented. I keep teasing about this, so why don't we do not safety of distance, Lumiere. For, who asked for Once Upon a December? Oh, and to Xanarkin. I can do to Xanarkin first. For Loader, is there another one I could do for you? And then if you come back later this week, I can do Once Upon a December. I just don't know where I put it. To Xanarkin, I have memorized, so I can do that first. For Heather, welcome. It's good to see you. How are you? To Xanarkin, Final Fantasy X. Oh, that's Tokyo Xanadu. Just a moment. Okay, confident posture, girl. You got this. I'm good. How are you? I love Final Fantasy. Oh my gosh, so much excitement happened there. Oh, it makes me so happy that, like, I don't know, you guys just make me happy. I'm sorry I get so shy sometimes. It's just who I am. I think most of the regulars know that by now. I've been pretty open about kind of like my journey with just anxiety in general. And Twitch has really helped me kind of come out of my shell a lot more and put myself out there a bit, which is not something I'm very naturally gifted with. But thank you so much for the hype train, everybody. We didn't complete level 5 though, so I don't have to share an embarrassing Google search. And I have lots of those. I look things up I shouldn't be looking up, that I should just know, or shouldn't be asked in the first place. So that's just a silly little thing that we do if we complete level 5. But we still have that loop. I've been saying I'm going to do the loop since like the beginning of stream. Unless I find Once Upon a December, but I just have no idea if it's not in the spot it usually it is. For all of the people that participate in the hype train, if I can play something for you, please let me know. No pressure if you're just happy hanging out. Hello, I come in here sometimes when I need to chill. You're very nice. You guys are very nice. This is such a wholesome day on Twitch. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Yeah, let me see those golden kappas you guys got. I'm glad it's helped you. I've been planning to stream for 5 years and my anxiety has prevented me from it. Honestly, what I can say for those who like want to start streaming, the good thing is that whenever you start a new channel, like there's a very high likelihood that no one's gonna drop in. It's really hard for a new streamer to be found. And I think that's why I really liked it at first. I was very fortunate where like when I started this, I didn't what's the word I'm looking for? Loader, I can actually take another look for it. I feel really bad when I don't have something ready for you guys. I moved my Once Upon a December music because I needed it for a lesson and I just don't remember where I put it back to. Just to finish the first thought though, I first started stream without having ever watched the stream. I didn't intend for it to grow. I was just having a really bad anxiety day and wanted to get it out. So I went live and I did scales. That was kind of it. I only did it using my MacBook camera and the Mac mic. And like one person came in and I would just talk with them and ask them like what they did and if they went to school or what job they did. And they just said that they would hang out while I practiced. And I said, okay. And I really liked it. I fart hard. It's great to see you again as well. It's always a pleasure. And then the group turned into a group of 4 and that felt really good. It was manageable. I didn't feel a lot of pressure. I really liked seeing their names and remembering who they were. And then I got my first raid and I didn't know what a raid was. So I thought my computer either broke or Twitch glitched and gave me another person's chat. And so I ignored the raid and I said whatever and I continued about my business. And from that, everyone laughed at me and I got my first like kind of core, I guess, boost coming back. So from that, my audience went from like 4 to 50. And then I felt really anxious and I almost stopped doing it because then I felt pressure. And that's where Matt comes in, the first mod ever. He gave me advice and I used to DM him before every stream being like, I can't do this, I'm too scared. And he'd be like, you can do it. I saw you do it the last time, you're fine. And I realized that more people being here didn't mean it was more scary. But clearly I'm still learning that lesson. But yeah, from 50 onward, I honestly I felt like I got really lucky. I got connected with other streamers, other music streamers that I really liked, like The Compliments and Andy the Frenchie and Call Sign Scarecrow and Calvin. and Alana Maddie, and we all just lifted each other up, and it slowly kept growing where by the end of the year I was a partner, and I was like, what is happening? What did I do? If I knew that this was gonna go somewhere, I would have thought of a more creative name than Joe Plays Violin. That's the most like basic thing ever. But yeah, that's kind of been, I guess, my journey. And believe it or not, next month it's oh my god, Trina watched the clip of me getting raided the first time. Should we watch it together? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna actually die of cringe watching this if I do. Ew, oh my god, my eyebrows. What was I doing? Oh my god, why are eyebrows so hard? It took me like 30 years to figure out how to take care of my damn eyebrows. Oh god, okay, let's do it. Oh, this is gonna hurt so bad. Since next month is gonna be my 6-year stream anniversary, we might as well watch the fated me getting raided for the first time and not knowing what the hell was happening.
Turn into like,
Wait.
I think another stream entirely. Am I the only one seeing this?
Oh. Oh no. Oh, look how scared she is. And she doesn't know what's happening.
I feel like there's so many.
Oh my god.
I'm seeing people talking about like raids and stuff and like whatever.
Oh. Ah. Oh god, I hate that. Deer in headlights is kind of like some people have resting bee face. I'm just a permanent deer in headlights. So yeah, that's when people ask how I got started and how I grew the channel. It was that clip. It was that. And then the burping fetish community found my channel and I got a big boost from that. And that was a lot to process what was happening, is I didn't quite understand it. But now I burp a lot less, which has lost a fair amount of followers, but the burp enthusiasts got to be a little too powerful. Wait, I want to show you one other clip. Oh. No, that is true though. Like a couple people online made these burp compilations of me with like 20,000 views on it. And they're like, I don't know who this girl is, but like, damn. I was like, what? What is this? And I still get DMs about it like all the time. They're like, why don't you burp anymore? Oh. The reason I honestly don't bring it up is I really don't want to shame anybody. There's nothing wrong with liking what you like. There's nothing wrong with that. And I really don't want to make fun of that. But it is funny that, honestly, I think a part of this channel's growth was compilations of me burping got a lot of views online. Is my mom here? Oh, she'll not like hearing about none of that. Let me see. Okay, she's not here, thank God. There was one other really funny moment though. Is it The Secret? Is that the thing? Oh, what is it? Joe's Secret? This stream is so derailed, I apologize. We're just winging it. Poop song? I found it! Okay, this one I will watch with less cringe. I just think it's funny. Also Shasta, it's good to see you. I haven't seen you for a bit. Cathadora, were you just watching me struggle? Being like, she'll figure it out. She's a big girl, she'll get there. Okay, so the backup story to this one is one of my girlfriends was having a hard time and we were trying to cheer her up in our my girlfriend group chat. And we found an artist on Spotify that has thousands of original songs with your name and the word poop after. So there was a Joe poop song and a Jillian poop song and a Mallory poop song, and they're all unique to one another. And we're giggling, sending each other those tracks, being like, oh, I found my name, blah, blah, blah. Yes. So I put the starting soon screen on. And I didn't realize, hey, Arthur. I didn't realize that my Spotify was linked to OBS and would play what I was playing on my phone. And so this is what happened on stream. This is like sincerely one of the funniest things. I think. I mean, obviously I'm biased. Alright, here's the clip.
Every single time that I go poop, I love my toilet paper. It cleans my dirty butt. I got no poop in there after.
I'm trying to make it big, sorry. I'm not good at this. I'm so embarrassed.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Is it loud enough? Yeah, I can play it again. Okay, so yeah, that story. I'm downstairs, I'm giggling with my friends listening to this hilarious stupid song about poop, and it was playing on the starting screen and I had no idea. And I just came back and saw in the chat, it was flooded and everyone's like, what's happening? I don't understand what's going on. I had no idea. So yeah, this is that.
Every single time that I go poop, I love my toilet paper. It cleans my dirty butt. I got no poop in there after.
Oh no. I didn't realize I was muted. Everything went wrong.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm crying! I need a tissue!
I ended up learning the whole song too, so I know how it goes. I love my toilet paper. It cleans my dirt. No, I should stop. This is the game channel content. I'm a responsible young woman. I got no poop in there after I am done wiping. I know the entire song. It's like a 3-minute song. I thought it was so funny that I learned it. If we hit the dono goal today, maybe I'll sing the song. Oh, I shouldn't promise that, but it's already out in the world now. But I do gotta pay for the $600 air conditioning repair. Okay, that was a little peek. I got scared. That's a little peek behind the curtain of, me. People think violinists are really, like, classy. Not me. Am I even gonna do this loop today? Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Ooh, I want to read that article. After music, though. I'm gonna do music, I promise. But we have hit 3rd hour, baby. I need another break. And then I'm gonna sit down, control my ADHD, not making a joke of that, proudly diagnosed since 3rd grade, baby, and do this loop. I have 2 hours before my rehearsal, so that's perfect. What an incredible stream. You picked a good one to come back for. I don't feel like that. I feel like I've been a mess. I can't relax my eyes. They're just really large and my parents are lizards. I apologize. I'll be back. Oh my god. Oh, wrong button. Oh. Oh my god, I'm back. You know, a part of me though is glad that this has been a bit of an unhinged stream. Because it reminds me that I don't need to take this as seriously as I feel the need to sometimes. I feel like that's why I get so nervous. So it's fun to just do whatever we've been doing. But I'm gonna do a loop, I'm gonna do a good loop, we're gonna sing in French, it's gonna be nice. Maybe. I did sing the song while on my break. It's a banger. Be goofy. The poop loop. I don't know the chords to it. He has a really good... Stop. So I sent in an application for the front page for my 6-year stream anniversary. If they checked me in that time, I either have it locked in or like I'm gonna have a ban email waiting after the stream. No. The interview with the poop song artist is in the New York Times and it's general music chat and Discord. I'm gonna check that out after stream. Yeah, he's like very successful from writing these poop songs. Go on Spotify. His name is the odd man that sings about poop, pee, and something else. Something else stupid. The song matches the silliness of the stream today. Alright, Lumiere. I figured out that on the piano it's gonna be G minor, but for the sake of the guitar, we're gonna do it capo 3, E minor. Okay. Thanks, everybody. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Everything's fine. It's fine. Okay. Cool. Let's do it. Okay, let's do our percussion. You're gonna hear the metronome for a second. Please don't panic. So let's see. That will work. Get out of here. Get out of there. 1, 2. We'll just do even beats. That's easy enough. 3, 4. It clipped off at the end. Oh my god. Today is such a dumpster fire. 1, 2. Oh, Lumiere is in 4/4. That's why. Stop laughing at me. I hear it. There we go. Jesus. And I want 2 for when it gets more busy. That will work. I'll have that for basic percussion as of now. I heard the band Hot Tuna was originally called BG Chat. I have the second channel. That's where we can be unhinged, my friends. Joe doesn't play violin. There I embrace the dumpster fire. I freaking douse that with gasoline. Perfect. All right. Now I can do the pretty stuff. All right, everyone deep breath. We're going to be adults now. So, let's make sure this is the right tempo. This is one where like I feel like you have to be really careful to not make it too fast or slow. I can't keep laughing. We're serious now. I am a serious professional musician that is not going to make a mockery of this really pretty song by thinking about stupid things. Oh, it's so hard though. Okay. Adult time. I can do this. I'm just checking the tempo. I want it a little slower. I can't read chat. Thank you, everybody. Maybe piano. I kind of want to start on the chorus because that's what I hear in my head first. I'm just figuring this one out as I go. Okay, so piano's over here. going back to the other snare. It's too like dancey. Maybe an octave up because the guitar has a nice low range to it right now. This piano tone. Oh, it's because it's not on record. I got it now. I feel like I have an idea. I want to fix something. I think I should go to a B major on this one. So if I put the piano there. Okay. 1, 2. I'm so sorry, guys. Because when I go to the B major, then I can do. Oh, but then I have to change you. It's fine. I'll just do strings and not worry about the piano. Yeah, we'll just do strings and stuff. There's one other thing I want to try. I don't know how to do it though. That piano kind of like so G minor arpeggiated going down. Oh my gosh, for Harvard, please play the game. I am so in love with this game. I'm gonna sing on it in just a second. I'm just trying to take my time to figure out the tone I want. But I highly recommend. We're also going to be doing a cosplay of one of the characters next month. Okay, G arpeggiation's going down. I can do this. Should be. I'm really close. Let's just go for it. Thanks for being patient with me, everybody. So this would be Dame Dalila Vaca son vado me eternam e Gustav ton guardian in dililam ute serado lilom serum dim dim da dim dim da dim da dim dim da dim dim da dim dim da dim dim da oh clay obscur tout bleu clair obscur guardia pensée clair obscur double de hâte verra effet clair obscur guardia hâte verra sans clair obscur double effet. There it is. Clair obscur guardia hâte verra clair obscur double obscur obscur Let's do a little violin solo. Then probably wrap it up for today. I have my rehearsal in like an hour and a half. And I gotta eat something. Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. For Ian, welcome. Thank you, everybody. Today was kind of a mess, but I had fun. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed. For anyone who's new, welcome. My name's Jo, and I stream here on Twitch. For the rest of August, I'm just going to be here for 3 days a week, and then September I'm going to be going back to 4 days a week. I just have a fair amount of recording commitments that I need to get done this month. So, yeah, the next one will be on Thursday at 3 p.m. and then Friday at 11. So, if you enjoyed, I hope you consider following, coming back sometime. And just thank you, everybody, so much. Thank you. Thank you. You guys have been so generous today. I really appreciate it. Maybe next time I try this, I'll try and bring out like the accordion and maybe the mandolin or something like that. We'll see. But why don't we look for a friend to follow? Or, sorry, raid. My brain is like mashed potatoes today. How about we give a hello to... Oh, I see a couple good options. Oh, perfect. Let's raid my vocal teacher is actually live, Carissa. And I absolutely adore her. We talked today about kind of like how I've been avoiding singing on stream for a long time. And I've always been someone where if there's an issue, I will address it and try and find a solution. And so I decided to get a vocal teacher. And I'm a big fan of Carissa, who are we? Oh gosh, she spells her name so funny. I can do this. And she's fantastic, as you're about to see for yourselves. _ The Swedish Chef, thanks for the $10 dono. Thank you. Okay, so it has 2 R's, 2 S's. I think I have it. Yes. Phew. Thank you everybody so much. I really, really, really appreciate it. And for anyone that wants some more music, again, I'll be live on Thursday at 3 and Friday at 11. But till then, be kind to yourself. I'm trying to do the same thing. And I wish the best for everybody. And I'll see you on Thursday. Goodbye. Oop, there we go.